Welcome to Cohesive Friendship Unit. I am Chris. I am with Brian
What's going on?
and Jake.
Hey guys.
Brian, do you know when the last Halo game came out on Windows?
Like '08 or '09, something like.
It might have been earlier, but it was on Windows Vista. That's the
Windows
be-
Vista, baby.
that's how far
That's a
back we're
throwback.
talking.
That's a throwback to the dark days.
Yeah, that's a bad time. But as of today, we are officially getting the Halo Master Chief Collection, which is not just one game, but many games. It's Yeah, it's Halo Reach, Halo Combat Evolved with the both graphics versions, Halo 2 with both graphics versions, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, and Halo 4. It's a lot of Halo, 120 multiplayer maps. And we're going to be talking all about this. But real quick, we are doing a giveaway. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel. Every 10 subscribers, we give away a Steam code. If you want more information on that, feel free to hit up our homepage. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, I don't really get the appeal of like the low def graphics.
Well,
I mean, I guess I do,
okay.
but-
So here's the thing, though, Brian. Halo 1 and Halo 2, the oldest of the lot, have two graphic skins. One is an Xbox One skin. One is a 360 skin, and then you can turn those off for the original skin. All of the games you can scale to 4K.
I mean, that's pretty. Like, I like that they gave people the option. You know, that's nice. It shows actually quite a bit of thought, which is uncharacteristic for Microsoft.
I think the system they came up with is it's amazing. I mean, I'm assuming Chris will throw some footage of one of the games on here, so viewers will see the you can just switch seamlessly during gameplay between the two or the multiple graphics versions. But I mean, that's really cool for people that have played the old games to be able to switch back and forth between the remastered and the original. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, man, I'm hyped I'm hype and I'm a little sad. The sad thing's just me being greedy. But again, I can be greedy because it's been like 10 years since we've gotten a Halo game on PC.
Right.
I'm a little greedy, sad that this is not coming yet. It is, quote, later this year. So God knows. Like, that could be very late. That could be 9 months away. But the other thing I'm sad about is they're actually rolling one game out at a time. Starting with Halo Reach, though, which was previously not in the collection. Halo Reach is a great Halo game.
That is a great game.
It's a great game to start. It has great multiplayer, and it has Firefight, which is the...
Firefight's so good.
Yeah, Firefight's going to be sick. I'm really excited to mostly play Halo with, like, you guys. Like,
Yeah, we tried to play last Christmas, right? Last December, January.
Was that Halo 3 or Halo 1?
well, so we were playing Halo 3 in El Dorito
Yeah.
a year ago. And that's
'Cause
the
I-
other reason why I'm excited, because I got a taste of, like, a hacked together version. I know what is, like, the worst version of what could come.
It wasn't that bad.
That's what I'm
though.
saying. It was really
better
good.
than PUBG.
It was sick. It was
like,
just a little hard to get into an instance sometimes, but it was sick.
Yeah, it was fun. People were wicked good, though.
Yeah, people are really good. That's the footage that's showing in the video also. Like this one.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be sad to go back and then realize how bad I am at Halo now that all the PC players are here.
But, like, how many... Like, this is something that I think is where Halo shines. And I think this is why, like, Halo is, like, truly, like, really, really special. Like, how many first-person shooter campaigns can you play all the way through with 4 of your friends? 100... Like, I mean, yeah, Borderlands, but that's, like, a whole different kind of thing. This is, like... You have 6 campaigns that you can play through all with your friends with 4 people. You have the Firefight mode, which is, like, a horde mode. You have 120 multiplayer maps. There's so much... That's insane.
I believe that Medal of Honor European Assault on the GameCube, you could play the whole campaign with 4 of your friends.
Well, I
And
guess
it
so.
may
That's
have
the
been
thing, though.
I mean,
I'm
But
saying, like,
yeah,
this
no,
is one of those
like-
back in the day things. Like, games that come out today, you're not going to be doing
they
that.
don't. Yeah, they don't do this.
Like,
Well, I
Halo
think you
5
can do
didn't
that
even have
with-
it.
most modern shooters like Call of Duty, Battlefield, but I mean, the story in Halo versus really any other shooter, it's really uncomparable.
I mean, Call of Duty doesn't even have a campaign anymore.
Yeah, I mean, when people say, like, story. People don't even say story-driven shooters. I was about to say that. I was like, that's not a thing. But I mean, Halo's like the only game I can think of that actually had a good campaign in a first-person shooter.
And it was so scalable too. Like playing on Legendary with your friends is like very different from playing on normal.
Right.
And I think the other thing I'm particularly excited for, maybe this might be just a weird me thing, but I'm kind of excited to see if like a little competitive scene pops up out of this.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, almost certainly, yeah.
Because Halo was big back in the day for like competitive stuff.
Well, and
Yeah.
it's still got a really strong following too.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people out there. Like when we were playing El Dorito, like there were tons of people on that. Like, and that was a game that came out in 2008, 2007,
Yeah,
something
like
like
Halo
that.
3, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So like there's a huge following for this because, you know, I've never played a Halo game because I didn't own an Xbox.
Dude, you used to
until,
come
like,
over to my house and like lower my Xbox Live reviews because he'd like scream profanities at people.
Yeah, but like I never played the campaign.
That's
You know what
true.
I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
I didn't have an Xbox, so like, but I've always been really impressed with how put together the game. See, like you can tell looking at Call of Duty, like it's a game that you go online and you shoot people, and that's fundamentally the game. There's not really a story or anything like that. Like Halo, you can definitely tell even just looking at it from the outside that it's really well put together, and I just hope that they actually kind of deliver on that.
And the vehicles too.
Yeah.
I never got the like I don't.
Just like
Isn't that the default controls? Like you have to push forward on the control stick to go forward.
the default controls are a little
I don't-
wonky, but you can
I
customize.
don't like
Yeah.
that.
That's like the case for all old games, though. Apparently, we didn't know how to design control schemes back in the day.
dude. GTA, it's always the triggers. Like it's how it's been.
Yeah, that's
Oh, it's
for
always
all
been.
modern games now, but think of how old Halo is.
Dude, GTA fucking the San Andreas was like that. They were all like that. It just doesn't make sense to me the way that's set up. But like again, you can change it and it's no big deal. So
Well, I love how Halo is like it has a much longer time to kill. Maybe that's like another like these are just like weird things that I like about Halo. But like
Yeah.
Call of Duty and Battlefield and Apex is like a lot closer to Halo than those other two, but
it's a different
still,
kind of
You
game,
still
yeah.
die really fast. Halo, you do not die immediately, and I really appreciate that about it.
I don't know, dude. We were getting massacred on that.
Well,
It's like 5 or 10
It's not like
seconds.
good,
The guy
but
comes
it
up
did
and
take
shoots
a while.
I mean, you can still get hit with a headshot and a sniper. That's the other thing. Like, there's not loadouts and shit. I mean, Halo 4 there kind of is, but like, I like just shooters.
You just
where
pick
they-
up a gun.
Yeah, you find the guns.
Yeah. So, as much as I wanted to just gush on Halo for the rest of the video, the other thing that was really interesting is they're releasing on Steam rather than exclusively on the Windows Store.
Thank God.
Yeah, because they realize that nobody fucking likes whatever they're naming games for Windows this week. Like, it's just shit. Steam works. Steam's the generally accepted, like, PC gaming platform for the most part.
Right. But
Like-
that's crazy that they're doing that. I mean, with
It's a smart
all the
move.
Origins, with Uplay, with the new Epic Game Store, I mean, people are launching with the Amazon Twitch game thing. There's like,
But Steam's got a bigger library. Steam's got a broader appeal. It's
Yeah.
a smart move. It's unusual for Microsoft, yeah, but it's a smart move.
And it could have been the Epic
Agreed.
Store.
Yeah,
how so?
I mean, they could have been.
Oh, you're saying it could have gone onto the Epic Store?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a disaster. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't saying that in a negative. I think it's awesome that they're going on Steam, and that tells me that they are looking to get some good PR out of this because they could have made a shit ton of profit by releasing on the Windows Store, but instead they release on the platform that everyone uses.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it shows that they're starting to get hashtag woke, you know? Like,
Thanks, brother.
yeah. Oh my god, dude. I'm looking at the screen. Like, capture the flag. Oh, god. I like Halo.
Remember the desert one,
I
Halo
love
3,
Halo,
just
dude.
riding around on those
So I do
Big
want to
wheel
talk about
motorcycles.
Brian. I think made a point. I don't know if this was before we started or not, but Halo Master Chief Collection had a just train wreck of a launch when it came out, and there is
Yeah,
some validity
what you
to being
guys said they had
concerned.
improved it. Like, what improvements had they made?
They
Like,
made
what
it
was
work.
bad and what did they fix?
So the online modes were literally unplayable. Like they just did not work. And it was framey and the resolution wasn't great. And now the online modes work. You can do 4K HDR, and it's all there. Like it works now. So basically they made it work.
They made it what it should have been when they launched.
And they actually said that on the unveiling event, like the event, the Xbox show that they put on earlier today. They said part of the reason it took so long to get this to the PC, and believe this or not, it could just be PR talk, is that they wanted to. It took that many years to get the game up to par before they could even start bringing it to the PC.
Well,
So-
yeah, but what they've been coming out with has been trash.
Well,
So
that's
for them-
they could have just that's what I'm saying. Like we had to wait, but hopefully the wait's worth it instead of them just like taking the shit that they had and just dumping it on PC. It seems like they put the time to fix it and then move it to PC, but we'll see.
Yeah, I have good hopes for this, and I mean, we kind of talked about this before we started the video, but it seems like Microsoft might be turning around a little bit, which is great.
I mean, it'd be nice. It would show some, foresight, I guess, because they've just been. This is what we're doing, and everybody's like, "No, that's not what we want." And they're like, "No, but this is. You're gonna buy a Surface."
Yeah.
And but like you can't if you're in a if you're trying to make successful products, if you're trying not to be the laughing stock of everybody for being just a huge company that has no idea what it's doing, like these are good moves to make. You gotta stay with the times. You gotta go where the people are at, and unfortunately for Microsoft, they're not on the Windows gaming services. But apparently they realized that.
Yeah, and not that like releasing one good Halo game makes them a good company all of a sudden, but based on their recent actions of buying up a bunch of development studios and that kind of thing, that it seems like they are definitely moving towards the turning into a big publisher kind of thing, which probably will inevitably turn into another EA that everyone hates, but it's right now I think it's the right move. I mean, we had tons of videos talking about how Microsoft was just going down the hole, and I know I talked a lot about they should just go into the publishing business, which it looks like they might be doing that.
We're gonna save some of this for the next video.
Yeah, I don't want to get off topic.
Spoiler alerts to people who are listening this far. But concerning Halo, are there any last things to cover? I have one last question if you guys are all set.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Go
I'm
for it.
super hyped for Halo Infinity, which has not been mentioned, but
True that.
this just makes me think of that. Can't wait.
I'm hyped, and this will make the wait easier. So my question, Brian, if you're not comfortable answering this, feel free to not. But
Okay.
what is your favorite Halo campaign? Maybe targeted entirely at Jake, maybe not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna answer. I've
Alright.
never played a Halo campaign, so there you go.
So Reach was pretty fantastic. I mean, that gave me some good feels, and it was nice to have like a strong squad, all Spartans, good story, good graphics. ODST was done phenomenally well, even though that was a very different game from the other Halo games. That was great. But I'd probably go with Reach because it was like the send-off campaign before they moved into 4 and 5, which are different studios.
I think this one's hard. I think Reach is like overall my favorite campaign.
Yeah.
But I think I think 3 has my favorite, like my highest highs are in 3, but it also has less consistent. There's some level inconsistency there. Like
Yeah.
the best moments I have with Halo are probably in Halo 3, but but I think Halo Reach is probably altogether a better package.
There were good highs in Halo 3. I mean, the Arbiter, the final scene going into the... I forget all the names now. I'm going to embarrass myself, but there are some memorable moments in 3.
Yeah. Well, all right. I think that about wraps this one up. Brian, you want to send our folks off?
Yeah, well, if you guys don't care at all about Halo and you just want to be sedated, go ahead and hammer your thoughts on that down in the war box if you can. Like Chris said at the beginning of the video here, if you subscribe to our channel, you'll be automatically entered to win some dank Steam codes, and we do have a veritable shit ton of said dank Steam codes, so why not click that subscribe button? If you watch this far, you know you like the content, and we got a ton more stuff like this on the channel. So go ahead and give us that sub if you want. And smoke them if you got them, guys. That's all for me tonight, Chris.
All right, Brian. Thank you. And we'll catch you guys next time.